Yeah, fuck you, your mom, and everything else. Free to go. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Listen, big old booty bitch message from Texas. What's next? I'm skeet all the niggas gonna catch me, catch me. And that's my bestie, my bestie, my best friend. Go best friend. Bitch, I'm bleeding bad like a bumblebee. Holla, holly, holly, nigga, proceed. I'ma eat that booty just like groceries. Eat on that booty. Let that bitch how they do it. I'ma put that bitch in the pot. I'm a dog, they get stuck. My little sister dog. He don't like it, chunks and give me love. Put up good in your cup. Come my butt, bring my butt. Don't prove something. Yo, that butt, see that drug, nigga.
What's up, y'all? It's Slick with another video. Thank you for clicking on my video. Finna be lit. Another. If you like the other one, drop a like button. If you didn't like the other one, drop another like button. But we about to do another trick from Penn and Teller. This trick is really cool. Like the first time I saw it, it was like whoa. So I was like, what? I should show these niggas. Y'all niggas gonna enjoy it. If you clicked on the video, you're gonna enjoy it. Don't go nowhere. We're about to get into the video right now.
Please welcome Gertner.
Thank you. Allison, would you mind joining me at the table? I have a trick that you've never seen before,
Never.
and I want you to see it up close.
I would love to.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, Penn and Teller, it's a pleasure to be here, and I brought something special to show you. It might even look a little familiar, because I brought a deck of marked cards. You see, Allison, Penn and Teller know an awful lot about marked cards, and they would tell you that, of course, most magicians mark the cards on the back. However, I mark them a little differently. I mark them on the edge. Yeah, see, you can see on the edge of the deck, it's like a little pattern, like a barcode pattern. There's information there, you just don't know how to read it, and I'm going to teach you right now.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I actually marked each card with this permanent marker, and that's important because each card has a unique code on it, but it's permanent, and I can't alter it or change it in any manner. Now, if you take a look at the cards, Allison, I want you to confirm for everybody that all the cards are mixed up. In other words, they're not all the red cards here and black cards here.
Yes.
It's a shuffle pack of cards, right?
Yes.
And I'm going to begin by actually having you select a card.
He's so smooth.
So
with the
as
cards,
now this
too.
works with any card in the deck.
So smooth.
So I want you to choose one at random. So just say stop as I riffle the pack.
Stop.
Okay. Look at the card. Remember the name of the card. Okay. And we'll let Penn and Teller see it. I'm going to place it in the pack. And normally at this point in a card trick, the magician squares up the deck and shuffles the card. Right, guys? Yeah, that's Magic 101. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give these cards what we call an unshuffle. Now, it's the opposite of a shuffle. In fact, if you take a close look right here, I'm going to show you that you can see it looks like a shuffle. It sounds like a shuffle, but it's actually an unshuffle. And if you watch the marks on the edge of the deck, you'll see it starting to read unshuffled 4 times on the side of the pack. See? Because I've actually unshuffled these cards into 4 different groups. Hearts, clubs, spades, and diamonds. The 4 suits in the deck. Yeah. But if I give the cards another unshuffle, just like this, and you can see when I give the cards an unshuffle, it looks like a shuffle, it sounds like a shuffle, but it's not. That's an 2 times on the side of it. Because I've now separated all the high cards from all the low cards. The shuffle, it sounds like a shuffle, but it's not. That's an unshuffled. And in fact, take a look. It's now starting to read unshuffled 2 times on the side of it. Because I've now separated all the high cards from all the low
So
cards.
cold.
Yeah. But it gets even more interesting if I give the cards one more unshuffle. And if I do it, I want you to stare at the edge of the deck and see if you can tell the moment that these cards become unshuffled. Oh, but Allison, If it says unshuffled, I have to prove it. Remember in the beginning I showed you they were all mixed up? Take a look at them now, because from the ace through the king of hearts, of clubs, of diamonds, of spades, it's a completely unshuffled deck. Thank you. Thank you. Now, oh, wait. There's one minor detail. In the beginning, you selected a card.
Yeah.
And it's somewhere here in this unshuffled deck. Now, I could look for your card face up, but they're all in sequence. Perfect order. That wouldn't be too difficult to find, and besides, it probably wouldn't fool Penn and Teller. But if I found your card face down, it would be a little more impressive. For the first time, tell me and everyone else, what was the name of your card?
The king of spades.
If I give the cards one more unshuffle, and if I rearrange almost every card in the pack, except for the top and bottom cards, I think I can hit it. And I did. There it is.
Sorcery. Sorcery.
Thank you. Penn and Teller, I think it's pretty clear at this point. I can find any card in this deck I want to
He's
find.
not done.
And I can also put these cards in almost any order I want them. Look, if I give them one more unshuffle, take a look at now. The cards have been separated. All the red cards and all the black cards. So there's really only one final question to answer. And that is, did I fool Penn and Teller?
Wish my right there. Wish smooth ass. Nigga smooth as hell.
That is a trick that
Now you're about to see the judgment.
Penn has asked you
Well,
about or
that's
read your
the
book
tricky
about.
part. Penn bought my book a number of years ago to learn that trick. In fact, I saved his email. I still have his email.
Oh, that's so cool. So you did a trick that you know Penn knows.
Yes, that's true, but there was a little twist at the end that I think might have made them smile.
Okay. And now how do you come up with, like, the little change? Are you just, like, driving down the street and you're like, wait a second, I got it.
That took about 10 days of thinking and about another week of preparation and then another week showing it to the top sleight of hand artist in the world.
Oh.
Okay, on video to say, is this gonna work?
Yes.
Keep my fingers crossed here. I don't know.
All right, that was a wonderful performance. Let's see what Penn and Teller think.
Okay.
Gentlemen, with the notebooks.
I want to say first, before we get to the hard part, I am a huge fan of Paul Gertner's. Huge fan.
Penn, did you hear him? You were deliberating, but he saved your email that you wrote him years ago.
Well, I did buy the book from him and worked forever, and I'm not going to even give one word of how that's done because he knows that I read the book. He knows I worked on it, and I think he also knows I failed. I never got good enough at it to perform it. But I'm not dead yet. Okay, I'm going to keep working. So it's only the ending we're talking about. When the Penn and Teller comes into view at the end, it kind of blew our minds. And we think it's the same deck of cards he started with. I'll also go out with that. We don't think he did anything big and gross on that, even though he's got a table the size of an apartment.
Could have.
We don't think he did anything there. So we then have two choices for what he did, and I'm going to ask this in two different ways. One is, can we look at the cards?
Can you mean look at the cards that
You used, yeah.
Yeah, I mean they'll tell you something, but not all of them. Sure.
Because we think, I'll tell you before this.
Teller's face.
Well, it says Penn and Teller
Penn is inspecting the props.
pretty clearly, and if we do that, and we do that,
Teller looks
we
very
get nothing,
excited.
and we do this.
Hello.
You know, well, actually, it does. We did learn something from this deck. I don't know if you can see the angle on this, Paul, but if you look, I don't want to screw up your whole deck, but if I do a shuffle like this, I want you to just watch the edge. I think you'll see it come into focus. It says, Paul Gertner, you fooled us. Can you see that?
That's lit. I'm proud of that old man. He lit as hell. He's so lit. Lit. Ain't that cool? Is that not cool? I told you, if you want to see something cool, you come to my channel. I'm going to show you something that's cool. I ain't going to show you some bullshit. Alright? So, if you enjoyed the video, please like the video. If you think that you got something to say about the video, let me know in the comment section. If you have a video that I should review or watch, react to, let me know in the comment section. Please share the video. And if you want to see all the videos after, please, please, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Please and thank you. Peace.